Hello, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, The Money Decision Show, where we talk about how life decisions are connected to your money decisions. My name is Shahara Wooten. I am a certified financial planner professional, and I own my own firm called Your Story Financial, where we help people craft their amazing financial success story. So today, I'm going to talk about the definition of wealth. What is wealth? And I think it's a great discussion because I know that everybody has varying definitions, and we're going to talk about what I focus in on with my clients in regards to wealth. Now, back when I graduated from college, I was introduced to a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. What a classic. I'm sure that you guys have read it. And then I was also introduced to a book called Think and Grow Rich. My father actually had it in his library and he said, you should read this. And it was perfect for me going from being a college graduate into the workforce. And it's impacted my life ever since. I came out of college as an electrical and computer engineer, and then by reading books like that and over the years, it just whet my appetite that I want to help people with this and be able to share this kind of information. So I changed careers, and I've been in the financial services industry for the last 16 years as of this week here in August. So August 2004 is when I actually changed careers. But those books had a major impact on my life, and I wanted to chat with you about what the definition of wealth is and how that has transformed my life and how I help clients to focus in on that. Now, the definition of wealth, when I first read it right out of college, was how long can you live off of your savings without even working? Wow, that was powerful. In previous videos, I talked about having an emergency fund. So having something 3 to 6 months so that when, not if, an emergency occurs or a life change occurs that's very urgent, you will have funds that you can draw from and not have to use credit or anything like that. So that's the beauty of having that emergency fund, a rainy day fund, whatever you want to call it. But then there's also investments and there's retirement. And so there's money that you want to have in various buckets for your short-term, mid-term, and long-term goals. I actually have a course, it's a free e-course called Don't Put All Your Money in One Bucket, and you can take and use the link. I will definitely put the link in the description so that you can take that course and really talk about where money is going, what the different priorities are. But back to what I was sharing with you. So if you have an emergency fund and that's all you have and it's only 3 months, basically we're saying that you're 3 months wealthy. So the best thing to do is start to focus on building your assets, reducing your liabilities. The traditional definition of wealth is really your net worth. So your net worth is actually your assets minus your liabilities. So what you own minus what you owe. So really take advantage of looking at that. But what about that definition of wealth being how long can you live off of your assets without having to work? I think that's so powerful. So putting the two together, I think wealth can also be more than just money, right? But today we're talking about wealth in terms of the dollars and the cents and what you should start focusing in on. And I really was drawn to presenting this and asking you the question of what is wealth to you, and have you defined what wealth is and how wealthy you are, because I think it's an important question to ask yourself, given the fact that when I look at the racial wealth gap, I see that approximately, and I'll attach the link to the study that I'm referring to, and I think it's really good to read it as well. But I wanted to chat about the overall wealth and the differences between wealth depending on culture. Now, the article I'm referring to does refer to other cultures, and I'm talking about white families versus black families, but it even talks about Hispanic families and other families. But the astounding number for me was that in 2016, when measuring wealth, they saw that white families had about 171,000 in net worth, whereas black families on average was a little over $17,000 in net worth. So this is the motivation behind me doing this video, is to talk to you about how to build your net worth and why it's so important to focus on your assets and reducing your liabilities. Now, if you have liabilities, it's a great time to focus on reducing that, because the more reduction or more focus on reducing your liabilities, your net worth will go up. And then you'll start to be able to add more assets and focus on that. So again, your assets is what you own and your liabilities is what you owe. So if you own a home outright, you're really looking at the value of that home. And if you don't own your home outright, you're looking at what is the value of the home minus the mortgage that you owe on the home, and that difference is what would be your net worth or your equity. And so it's really important to begin to just change your perspective, begin to look at what is important to you and what needs to be important to you in order to build your wealth. So I also talk about various areas, about 6 areas of financial wellness and crafting your amazing financial success story in my ebook guide called Crafting Your Amazing Financial Success Story Through Financial Wellness. And I will put that link in the description box as well. So it's a free resource to you to begin to change your focus, shift your focus, and really start to work towards building your wealth and expanding the definition of what true wealth is. So I thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Of course, hit that notification bell so that you can get information as it comes in, and you can watch these videos and share them with people that you know, love, and you want to be able to get them to a better place. So thank you so much. Again, Shahara Wooten with Your Story Financial, and I really appreciate you watching The Money Decisions Show. Have a great day.